do you think about somebody fighting outside of the actual sport? I mean, as far as their chances.
I think it's beautiful, man. I think it's great for the sport. I mean, boxing has a 100-year-old tradition. They're over 100 years old, boxing. Way over 100 years old, actually. So they have old school money. They got old school fans, that long money, long fans. Where UFC, we're just over 20 years old. So I feel like it's so great for both of us. It's great to rejuvenate boxing because in Floyd's absence, their sport's a little more dull. And in our sport, it's just so new. We're not even really, truly mainstream yet. So I think it helps boxing get more light, rejuvenate them, and it helps us get more awareness. So this is just a purely entertaining fight for all of combat sports. It's great for all of combat sports, no matter who wins the fight. But if you're asking me who I believe is going to win the fight, I'm a fan of greatness. I'm a fan of Michael Jordan, LeBron James, freaking all the great Michael Phelps. I'm a fan of people who do things that are abnormal and stand undefeated for freaking 49 fights.
Yeah.
That's abnormal. And I'm blessed to be alive during his era to be able to witness this level of greatness. And I'm a fan of greatness. So I'm imagining that his record is not a coincidence and he's going to do it again. I mean, for him to lose to an MMA puncher, I mean, it would just be so meant to be if that were to happen.
And I think Conor's at such a big disadvantage too because he's actually fighting his instincts to shoot for a takedown or to drive a knee or to throw a kick. There's so many things he has to be aware of that he would normally do that he can't now do.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think he has strapped up the boxing boots enough to know that he can't elbow and all this type of stuff. If anything, he may want to do instinctually that he won't be able to do is clinch, because I doubt a boxing referee will allow an MMA fighter to come into his arena and to rough up Floyd Mayweather, the king of boxing,
right,
and allow all that dirty boxing to go on. I think him getting broken up and not able to use his strength and size, him getting broken up fast, and not, I think that's going to be something that throws him off because he's used to being able to clinch. But I mean, come on, dude. Conor likes to pull back when you throw your right, and he counters with the straight left. Floyd Mayweather's been seeing those tricks since he was fucking 12 years old. Yeah. It's just very unlikely for Conor to win. But I do respect Conor tremendously. I hope I'm not coming across as someone who is not rooting for him or happy for him. No. I think what he's done for our sport is unbelievable. What he's done for me personally, he's shown me that the money can be made with the right attitude. It's there to be made, because I never thought in my lifetime I would see a UFC fighter having 70, 50, whatever he's making, $1 million payday. I mean, that's inspiring to me.
Yeah, and it is. It's fun to hear these guys kind of yell at each other, because I'm thinking to myself, they really probably don't dislike each other. I mean, they're very similar guys. They're both great at what they do. They both love flashy stuff. You ever see Conor's? What does he have? Like a fucking. He's got some car with his picture on the side of it. You know what I mean? I mean, him and Mayweather are very similar guys, and they're both making a tremendous amount of money. I think there's very little pressure on Conor for this, because Floyd's actually putting his legacy up against a guy who's never fought a professional fight before.
100%. No one expects Conor McGregor to win. Conor's in a very, very sweet spot, man. Everything to gain, zero to lose, and a shit ton of money to be made. It's like, he's in a beautiful spot. I mean, if I was him, you could act as goofy as you want to act, because, all you need to do is get one more viewer.
And not only that, he has zero to lose, because no matter what happens in that boxing match, he knows he can kick his ass in a real fight. So what the hell does he have to worry about?
And that's pretty badass too, right? To ultimately know, dude, I would fucking, oh my goodness.